Current genetic research traces all men and women currently living on the planet back to one male and one female ancestor. And yet, many scientists scoff at the biblical narrative concerning God's creation of Adam and Eve. I ended my last video by asking, do scientists who reject the biblical narrative do so based solely on evidence, or is there an a priori reason? If you're not familiar with the term a priori, it's Latin. It literally means from what comes before. It describes knowledge or belief that comes apart from experience or tangible evidence. It is derived solely through deduction rather than experience or hard data. Here's how a priori reasoning might predispose a person to embrace atheistic or evolutionary dogma. 1. If there is a creator God, there might be an objective standard of truth. 2. If there is an objective standard of truth, my actions may be judged according to that standard. 3. That possibility is too morally confining or too frightening. Therefore, I conclude there is no creator God. Once this line of reasoning is present in a person's thinking, even subconsciously, it makes it nearly impossible to see evidence of design or purpose as evidence for God. In fact, design and purpose are technically impossible in the atheistic evolutionary worldview. Evolutionists proclaim the case is closed on the Creator, but for many the case was decided outside the laboratory or the fossil bed. It was decided in their heart. Some are honest enough to out their own deductive bias. In one article clearly antagonistic to Christianity, the author exposed one of his a priori reasons for being an evolutionist. He said, I, for one, refuse to believe that I am just a primate born inherently sinful. The problem he refuses to acknowledge, sin, is the problem that binds him to truth. If we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us.